Hey everyone, it's Sarah Martin, and I hope you had a chance to read my inspirational entry for this week on exercise. I basically talked about how our bodies are temples for the Lord, and we are tools for the Lord. And if we keep our bodies healthy, we can be better used to serve and love others, and of course serve the Lord. So, because we're talking about the topic of exercise, I've enlisted my friend Bridgette. She's a fitness pro, and we're here at her cool studio called the Fitness Studio, and she's going to give us a few tips on exercise and something special at the end of the video. So make sure that you watch through the end of the video. Now, Bridgette, I've got a couple of questions for you. First, tell us some reasons above and beyond the typical weight loss reasons why exercise is so important for women.
Well, ladies, we all know that society is kind of hard on us, so definitely keeping our minds healthy is first and foremost, and exercise is just a tool that we can use to that end. One of the things that happens when you exercise, and I know we've all heard and read about this, but our body secretes hormones that help balance the way that we actually feel chemically on the inside. So it's part of the chemical balance in our body. When you exercise, it secretes serotonin in the body, which is that feel-good hormone that we've all talked about. That's that runner's high. And it also helps to decrease cortisol, which is the hormone that you hear about associated from stress.
Okay, so it kind of helps balance us out, and we all need balance. Well, now, Bridgette, how do you help your clients develop a fitness schedule? How do you help them schedule out time for exercise that works around their everyday life and but also helps them facilitate consistency?
One of the struggles, as in most areas of our life, that I feel like most of us are constantly stumbling over is we set these big lofty goals and we never really reach them.
Right.
So it beats up our self-esteem because we set these goals. We never reach the goals that we set. Right. So I really encourage people to set a very small, attainable goal. And if you're coming from zero, then that might be 10 minutes of movement a day.
Okay.
That might be a 10-minute walk a day with your dog or with your kids or just by yourself. It's a great time actually to reflect on a devotion like the one that Sarah shared with you.
Cool.
So just take some time and look at your schedule and be really realistic, and don't be hard on yourself, and find a segment of time that is comfortable to you. And then once you establish that as consistent, then you can move forward from there.
Okay.
So it might not be every day. It might be 3 to 5 days a week if that's what fits for you.
Right, and it's, in my inspirational entry, I wrote about how my time that I could realistically fit into my schedule is 30 minutes a day. Now, I'm working my tail off. I mean, sweating for 30 minutes a day, but it's something that I know I can do based on everything else I have on my calendar.
Right.
So that's, you know, that's a way that we can make exercise part of our life, but it's not overpowering our life, right?
Absolutely. And you can get a lot done in 30 minutes a day, so that's not too small of a goal.
Right.
I feel like it is.
Well,
that's
great. That's right. And speaking of getting a lot done in 30 minutes a day, Bridgette has developed a few exercises that are time sensitive, that you can get a lot done in a short amount of time and really work specific muscles. So she's going to show us how to do these exercises, and then we're going to write them on below the video on SheSeek so that you can print it out and do it on your own. So stay tuned. We're going to come back with a few exercises as Bridgette coaches me. Okay, so as promised, Bridgette has a few workout exercises to do that are time savers, and so we're just going to go ahead and let her show me. She's going to train me.
Okay, we're going to show you 3 different exercises, guys. All 3 of these exercises are compound movements, meaning you're using multiple muscle groups at the same time. So keep in mind that as we're going through these exercises, each movement within that one exercise is made up of 2 to 3 different movements. So you can break those up, and even as you're doing the exercise, they should be separated with your motion, okay? We're gonna talk about all of that together.
Okay.
So the first one we're going to do, and I'm gonna have you turn sideways right here, Sarah, is a squat with a bicep curl and a shoulder press. So I want you to be able to see Sarah's side, because what we're looking for in your squat is that your chest is staying up and your hips are sitting back. So we're gonna sit back, chin up, and then bicep curl and rotate and press up. And rotate back down and squat again, chin and chest up. Perfect. That's it, guys. So just notice one more time that as Sarah is going through these, this way.
Oh.
Yep. As she's squatting, ending her squat, tiny little pause, then bicep curling, then shoulder pressing. And as she's coming down, she's ending that shoulder press and then bicep curling down before she goes into her squat. So a lot of people go and they're doing everything and nothing's really getting accomplished, okay? So that's the first one. Our next one is a kettlebell swing. Everybody's talked about the kettlebells are the craze. We're gonna do it with a dumbbell because you can actually do it with anything you want.
Okay.
All right, when you do, I'm gonna have you stand that same way to the side. So your squat form is the same, hips are going back, chest is staying up. I purposely gave Sarah kind of a heavy dumbbell, okay?
Yeah.
You should be holding something that you can't just raise up with your arms, okay?
So we're using our legs to...
Right, is to use the hips. So as you're squatting down, you're gonna squat, chin up, and then you're gonna pop the hip forward and use the hip momentum. Okay. So did you see how on that first one, Sarah used her arms a little bit? Allow yourself to let that momentum carry it up. Pop that hip forward. Yes, exactly. And keep your breathing. Keep your breathing.
Oh yeah.
So you're feeling that glute squeeze as you're coming forward.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Good.
There we go.
Okay, last one, guys. I'm gonna have Sarah lay down for this one. This is abs and chest. So ladies, don't be afraid to work your chest muscles. That's what keeps everything in the right place.
Okay.
So it's a good muscle to work. So for this one, we're gonna start out laying flat on our back, palms facing towards each other, and we're gonna start with a chest fly, opening up, elbows bent, come back up together in the front, and then as you sit up, you're gonna press those dumbbells to the ceiling, right over you, back down, chest fly, perfect, and back up.
I like this because we're doing 2 different muscle groups at the same time. So you're really time efficient here.
Absolutely, perfect.
Great.
We're not going real deep, guys. Perfect, just stop.
Okay.
Into breathing and stuff, but just to touch on that really quickly, just make sure you are breathing and exhale as you're exerting your energy.
Okay. Well, we're going to have these 3 exercises as well as some cardio options to work in, so you have a good time-saving workout, and give it a try, and then maybe that'll encourage you to explore some other options that are similar to this. So thanks for joining us, and also throughout this week, if you have any fitness questions for Bridgette, she's going to be around on She Seeks, so leave a comment and Bridgette will come back and answer your questions. So we will talk to y'all soon, and we're going to get back to working out. Thanks for joining us. Bye.